Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Cavalier FC versus Inter Miami CF in the CONCACAF Champions Cup 2025 round of 16 leg 2. 0-2 on aggregate. Miami leads this series after a questionable match last week. They definitely got the benefit of the doubt when it came to last week's match from the refs, and they took advantage of that. Cavalier fought very hard last week. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be for them, but can they show some fight at home at Independence Park in Kingston, Jamaica? We're going to find out. Cavalier FC contra Inter Miami CF en la Concachampions de la CONCACAF. Octavos de final partido vuelta. 0-2 global. Should be an interesting match. Should be interesting. With that being said, we are on our way. We will be the final stream of the round of 16, the final for us and the final review. I'll be watching the Pumas game once that's going. I will record the recap predictions after those two matches are over, so I can get it over and done with and uploaded when I wake up. For reasons, of course, tomorrow. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. For Cavalier, in goal, Vino Barclay, Jerome McCleary, Giovanni Lang, Richard King, Christopher Ainsworth, Shamar Watson, Dwayne Allen, Jalmaro Calvin, Dwayne Atkinson, Jamilio Rigters, and Shaq San Milan for Cavalier. For Inter Miami, we have Oscar Ustari, Ian Fry, Maxi Falcon, Noah Allen, Jordi Alba, Federico Redondo, Sergio Busquets, Talasco Segovia, David Ruiz, Luis Suarez, Tadeo Alendi. Messi's on the bench. He has a chance to play tonight. He is on the bench. Will he play? If it gets out of hand, probably not. If it gets out of hand, probably not. But we shall see. Match will kick off in about 8 minutes. Well, 9:22, but the match will kick off sooner rather than later. Miami playing Cavalier at the National Stadium. It's a doable aggregate to flip over for Cavalier. Good news is, I don't think we'll be able to say that once this is over. With that being said, we're about ready to go in Jamaica tonight. The one stream for the Champions Cup, the one review tonight is the Miami game. And we'll be on our way. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Okay, I can see why. It's not getting many. Okay, fair. With that being said, we are on our way for this match. We should have some fun with it. Let's see. All right. So, Miami Cavaliers about to start. As you can tell, I just do the Chelsea games because I want to. If you look at those numbers, oof, Manon, that's not a good one. But we do have a match to start very soon in minutes. NHL might start an 84-game season next year. I don't know if I like that, but it does add 1 game home and away against every team, 1 more game against every team in the same conference, and 1 more game against every divisional team, which at least evens up the schedule. That's the one plus about it. What's up? I hope Richters and Stein ball out. Shaquille Stein's on the bench, but Richters is starting. But I'm doing good. $84 games. I thought you'd say that, but it does even up the schedule, is the one plus. Miami wearing their pink jerseys. Cavalier wearing white. Stein on the bench is in Bozo Menzo in disguise, or is he hurt? I haven't heard anything about an injury, so if he had a knock, I don't even know if he'd be on the bench. But the way this game's probably going to go, he probably would have to show up. So, do with that what you will. Teams are about to walk out at the National Stadium, Independence Park in Kingston, Jamaica. First time I've seen the stadium packed out. You're actually right. You were right for that. Did they paint the track green and yellow and black? That's actually cool. They must have painted the track because this is new. They must have painted the track in Jamaica because this is new. He's on the bench. They don't have to start him. I'm sure he'll play unless it's way out of hand. That's my opinion, though. Teams are walking out. Here we go. Cavalier wearing white kits. Without the gold. I would hope so. But then again, the last time there was a situation like that where it was like, he's on the bench. Hopefully for the fans, it was Hong Kong. We saw how bad how that turned out. We saw how bad that turned out. It damn near started a war. Well, I don't know about that, but Hong Kong was pissed at Miami for a while. I'm surprised it didn't start a war. Like, I thought they'd start a war with the USA just because Messi didn't play in Hong Kong. Blues are losing to Pittsburgh. I can't be too mad at it. If that's why the Blues missed the playoffs, I'm going to be pissed. But I can't be too mad about it. I can't hear because I have to mute the TV for these, so possible. Stadium jam-packed. as it should be. Man, I hope Cavalier makes this a freaking fight. Man, I hope they make this a fight. Starting 11, Barclay, Ainsworth, Lang, King, and McCleary. Allen, Watson, San Milan. And the front three, Richter's, Calvin Atkinson for Cavalier. It looks like Cavalier's wearing their home kits from 2023 from the Champions or the Caribbean Cup from 2023. It kind of does, though, doesn't it? Keylor Herrera from Costa Rica, the center ref. I don't understand why they did. I mean, they still wear white, so it's not like. Benjamin Pineda, the VAR referee. I don't think they know what the hell they're talking about. I think they're fed lines and they answer lines because, honestly, it was Richter's or Stein that stood out the most. Ustadi in goal for Miami. Alba, Allen, Falcon, Fry. Ruiz, Busquets, Redondo, Alendi, Suarez, Segovia. The sad thing about the CONCACAF commentators is they don't know. They follow the lines they're fed. Good enough. 1-0, good enough. They were as disjointed as a schoolroom skeleton in the first half. In the second half, they played somewhat better, but there was still life for Copenhagen, even after the Dewsbury Hall goal. So they got through. They did good enough because they got through. It was nothing special. They're getting owned by Arsenal on the weekend, but I honestly don't care about that at this point. And we're off. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche, 0-2 global, 0-2 on aggregate. I'm doing good. The final, the second to last round of 16 ties being played, and the final one that I'm streaming and reviewing for the round of 16. Quarterfinals will be confirmed by the end of the night. We have 6 teams who have advanced, 10 teams left in the tournament, 6 teams who have advanced. 2 more will advance, 2 will be eliminated. Wash Ronaldo. At least he still scores a lot of goals in Saudi. And when there's qualifiers for Portugal. Cristiano. Wash Cristiano. I'm doing good. Watch the Chelsea game. Horrible match. Not good. Well, good enough. They got through. It wasn't that bad. They let Copenhagen stay alive for 90 minutes, though. Even after they scored a goal, Copenhagen was still alive for 90 minutes. The time basically ran out on them. By the time it was basically like, it's not enough for them to score 2 goals. We're safe. Pretty much. That's what that was. Hopefully the next quarterfinal, hopefully the quarterfinals are better. I saw United got through because they scored 2 penalties, but they got through. Yeah, they're going to win the Europa League. Saved by Barclay. Yeah, I feel like United's going to win the Europa League. I just have a feeling. Not because they deserve to, because they always find a way to get to Europe. They always find a way to get to European football. And the only way they can is winning the Europa League, so they're going to. Just a hunch. It'd be even funnier if they beat Tottenham in the final. It would be even funnier. But I mean, right now, Spain. Like, Spain's the favorite. Like, they're probably going to make it, but right now, Spain. Doesn't matter. United will still win. The Devil Magic will put them through. Don't worry. The Devil Magic will put United through. Somehow. I mean, they got 2 penalties and Bruno scored them both. Is that not Devil Magic to you? Sociedad is better than them, arguably. And they still beat them. So, you know how this is going to go. Tottenham, Man United, European final. Somehow. This pitch looks awful. It does. It doesn't look too good. You can see some deader grass and all that. Nice. Like, I guarantee it. I'm calling it now. Just because. Roma's out, that sucks. Fenerbahce's out, that sucks. I wish Jose Mourinho had the chance to prove them both wrong, but he couldn't. Fenerbahce made the comeback just to lose in penalties. That hurts. But I think, you know what? Yeah, Europa League final. Tottenham versus Man United. Tottenham versus Man United Europa League final. An all-English final of the teams in the bottom 10. Aren't in the relegation zone because the relegation teams are so damn bad, of course, that United and Tottenham aren't in the relegation zone this year. But they're trash. But somehow, they'll still make a European final against each other. Yeah, Ajax has been trash recently. Like, they were really trash, and they did enough just to get to Europe football, but they've been... Ajax has not been the same. They haven't. So, do that what you will, but Frankfurt is not the same team that won the Europa League 3 years ago? 3 years ago. They're not the same team. They're not bad, but they're not the same team. Ajax is also not the same team who went to a UEFA Champions League semifinal. So, I wouldn't put too much money into that. Besides, PSV also, same league, by the way, got owned by Arsenal. I think Tottenham and Frankfurt are closer to each other than Frankfurt and Ajax and Arsenal and PSV were. Just like I think Arsenal's closer to... I mean, Madrid is still better, but Arsenal are closer to Madrid than PSV. Probably still under Madrid, but still. Corner for Cavalier, 6 minutes in. Holy, that's been a slow 6 minutes. Cross in. Honestly, I like Big Ange. I really do. He makes Tottenham likable. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he does. I don't know how. But, like, Big Ange, Postecoglou is... I liked him at Celtic, of course. But Big Ange has made... I've always liked Big Ange. And he's made Tottenham likable, weirdly enough. I don't hate Tottenham as much as I used to. Probably only because of Vance Postecoglou. Probably. Yeah, it's not his fault. It's all these injuries. No, because Liverpool's out. Arsenal and Villa, I think, are the only... Yeah, they're the only English teams left, yeah. Man, what if Villa made the Champions League final? That would be awesome. You know, I'd be honestly if Villa made the Champions League final, if they're not playing Inter, I would root for Villa. Playing forward, shot, goal. Oh, side past the post. I was like, oof. That was a good shot by Segovia, but it went past the post. Villa's bigger than PSG. Historically, yes, but anybody's bigger than PSG. Anybody's bigger than PSG. Like, seriously. Villa's won a European Cup before back in the 80s, but they've won one. PSG ain't won shit but Ligue 1 titles. And, well, Coupe de France. They ain't won shit. Of course they're bigger. Hell. Hull is bigger than PSG. Okay, no. Arsenal isn't bigger than PSG. No. I don't think so. No. I think Arsenal's a bigger club than PSG just because they're in the Prem. Besides, Invincibles, right? They'll always have that. Like, Arsenal maybe historically aren't, but they've made a Champions League final, lost it too. They had Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger. Like, there's more history to Arsenal than PSG. Like, sure, you could be like, hey, but they had Zlatan and Beckham. They had Mbappe, Neymar. Okay, so you brought in mercenaries that never worked. If Villa's bigger than PSG, how's Arsenal not? I said, yeah, they both made one and lost one. Arsenal at least made it with two legs. Arsenal made it through two legs. PSG made it because of COVID. Let's be clear here. PSG made it because of a COVID bubble. I don't think they make it if it was two legs. They got given a good format. Same conditions, COVID bubble. They got there. And then they got, I wouldn't say destroyed by Bayern, but Bayern was always winning that game. Arsenal won over two legs to get to the final. They played a Barcelona team that was the beginnings of the Barcelona golden age. It's two different things. Yeah, they also had an easy draw, but I don't know if they win over two legs. If it was still the same draw over two legs, I don't think they make the final. I really don't. I think Leipzig probably beats them. It's because of the COVID bubble. It is. Let's be real. So Arsenal had a better final run, or a better run to the final where they actually earned it. PSG was like, yeah, they had an easy draw, and it was the COVID bubble. If you make them go to Leipzig, I think they lose. Especially that Leipzig team. I think they were better. I think they were better at home anyway. With fans. If there was no COVID, they don't make it. Simple. They don't make it at all. And even if they did, they'd still lose to Bayern. Even Celtic is bigger. I agree on that, yeah. I agree. Miami's bigger. Okay, that might be harsh. Miami's bigger than PSG. At least they have to work under a salary cap. And Messi's having a lot more fun in Miami than he ever did in Paris. And besides, I don't think Miami fans are going to try to march on his house. Miami fans love him. PSG fans never respected him. Never did. I guess it worked out for them, though. They may actually be better now without him than with him. So, who knows? They might actually be better now without him than with him. So, ironically enough. Shot! Oh! Wide! Suarez puts it wide. It's a goal kick. That was a good shot, though. He almost got that out of nowhere. Crazy. 13th minute. Playing forward, 13th minute. They acted like he was the problem. They blamed him. I'm not saying. Corner for Miami. Fourteenth minute. Cross in. Header. Oh, save. Shot. Cleared. I know. I'm saying they blamed him, though. Well, they both left, and Paris has a better team now. They both left. And always kind of, and it kind of started last year. It kind of started last year when Mbappe was still there, where the team started to get better, and they kind of didn't need Mbappe anymore. Like, there were moments where he wasn't there, or it really didn't matter he was there. Like, the team started, like, PSG started to step up as a team last year, and they had moments where they were better without him than with him, I think. Yeah. And then, of course, now they're honestly one of the best teams in Europe, and they don't even have a star. Kvaratskhelia, yeah. True. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia, yeah. Yeah, he just went there. Yeah, that's true. But Dembele, Doué, Desiree Doué, awesome. Like, listen. PSG, he's not a big name, though. He's not a Galactico. Like, yeah, he's their star. Injury prone, but yeah, I mean, he's a middle tier name. It's like, that's like saying, I don't know, Teoscar Hernandez is a star. You know? I love Teoscar Hernandez. Right? Love him. He ain't no star. He's a good player. Very talented player. Could probably carry a team if they're good enough. Like, send to Athletics, he probably won't. But, like, send to St. Louis. St. Louis probably be a playoff team just because of him. But he ain't no star. The Cardinals be a playoff team because of him, but he ain't no star. He's a good player. I like the guy. That's Dembele. Dembele is Teoscar Hernandez. Paris is, he's carrying Paris, but he isn't a world-class star. He's not Shohei Ohtani, you know what I'm saying? Ruiz is all for Kamashki. He may have been better this year than Vinicius and Jude. I agree. This is true. But again, his name is not as big as theirs. Nobody's going to say, like, when people look at PSG's squad, they look like, oh, how are they doing this? I mean, they're pretty solid. They're playing well. Nobody thinks that Dembele is like, hey, that's their main guy. Oh, there's a guy. Well, there's a guy I know. But it ain't like, oh, well, there's their Galactico. Nobody says that about Ousmane Dembele. Maybe it's because he's been injury prone as all hell. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and call him a world star. Good player. I'm not saying he isn't. Damn good player. He's carrying them, but he ain't a Galactico. They have no Galacticos. And he's also French, too. So, who am I got winning this match? Miami. Tasker was carrying the Mariners a while before they fell off. Yeah. Because Toronto traded him to Seattle, which was just stupid in the first place. But that was stupid in the first place. Dembele's finally finding his form. Yep. Kvaratskhelia. I like Kvaratskhelia, but one season. There's been talk about him before he went to PSG, like, hey, one season wonder maybe. It's a project not getting Pochettino for taking Tottenham to a UCL final and getting Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. It was planning to this PSG team, not just get anyone for the F of it. Exactly. And it worked. And Luis Enrique is an amazing manager. Like, he's an amazing manager. He's an amazing manager. And he gets the best out of his players. And this team is homegrown, French-based. Doué, of course, came through Stade Rennais, but French-based, high talent. Like, they finally realized that signing big-name players who might be on the back nine, except for Mbappe, was a bad idea. Like, I love Zlatan. Did he do anything for PSG? Does that score goals? No. Win leagues? No, he didn't. David Luiz. I have my feelings about David Luiz, but at one point he was one of the best defenders in the world until he got to PSG. And then he came back to Chelsea. You could tell that man was on the back nine after the title-winning season, of course. It's like he had one more good season left in him. And then he was on the back nine. 20th minute. Messi. Back nine. Doesn't act like it, but still back nine. Neymar, back nine. Also loves to take off his sister's birthday. Always finds a way to be injured during his sister's birthday. Even now. And I thought he loved football again. I guess he loves his sister more. Miami playing forward. Yep. Cavalier without Steins looking mid. Yeah, I agree with that. But Miami hasn't scored yet. Not that it matters because they still have the lead. Okay, good. Chelsea plays the away leg on April 10, and they play at home on April 17th against Legia Warsaw at home. Good. "22nd minute. Suarez free kick blocked by the wall. That's the wall, brother. That's the wall, brother. Playing forward, 22nd minute. Miami's playing better than Jamaica than in Miami. Well, I haven't scored yet. I would be. The football's already left the man. The football's already left the man. He had like one last good season last year. That was it. Suarez is done. And they got rid of Leo Campana for this? Can't take out Messi's friends, though. Oh, and Joseph Martinez, by the way. Do they even have a backup striker at this point? Do they even have a backup striker at this point? Or not? No, they don't. Miami doesn't even have a backup striker. Are they stupid? Player down, hurt for Miami. Are they stupid or are they dumb? Are they stupid or are they dumb? No. Pitch 2-0 Inter Miami. Yeah, this is a horrible pitch at this point. Wait, did they just have to make another sub? Did they just... Hold on. Well, he ain't played every game. Hell. He's missed 2 MLS games. Fry. Playing forward. Man, if they lost Segovia, they're screwed. Nope, Segovia's fine. Good news. Header. Stolarz and AJ Greer were pushing each other. Damn, that used well. No, I don't think so. Playing forward, 25th minute. Corner, here we go. Say that because MLS first place, their regular season, the point tally is embarrassing for a first place team. Pitch is generally trash. The ball gets stuck or left behind the players when they try to dribble. Yep. Bad thing for Cavaliers. They can't handle it either. It's not good. It's not good. Corner. Header and cleared. Oh, my. A slip. A slip there by Miami. Yep, yeah, this pitch is horrible. Haven't fixed the pitch since the U.S. played literally the same state. They didn't lose any league games. They lost Champions Europa final, but they didn't lose any games to the Europa League final. That's how. That's how. Leverkusen is decent players, but definitely shouldn't have a crazy points tally. Xabi Alonso helped. Xabi Alonso got them to do that. Let's just be real. Playing forward. Miami, cross in, out for a goal kick. 2-1 Panthers. Damn it. Damn it. Well, that's bad news. $13:56. 5 minutes left in the second period. .28 wide open shot and buried it. Yep. .28th minute, 0-0. 0-0 esta noche. 0-2. .29th minute. Yeah, that's true. Keep you updated on the Missouri versus Mississippi State game. Thank you. Corner. Miami. Cross in. Header. Goes up for it. Doesn't even get the ball. Suarez shot blocked. Goes up. Didn't even get it. That didn't have them in it. No. I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched a La Liga game that didn't have Madrid, one of the Madrid clubs or Barca in it. No. No, I haven't. Unless it was at the restaurant when they were showing it. But I wasn't paying attention. So I did watch, well, it's not PSG though, but like there was one time where I was at a Mexican restaurant, Casa Azteca, and it had like a random Coupe de France game. It may have been the final actually, like in 2019, I think, like on the TV. I think it was the final actually. I think it was the final. So it wasn't random, but PSG was still part of it, but it was on the TV. I'm like, okay. But I still had PSG as part of it, so no. I don't think I have. No, that was Bundesliga. No, that was Bundesliga. For some reason, it's whenever I go to a Mexican restaurant, I end up seeing a game that I probably wouldn't be on one of the TVs that I probably wouldn't have watched if I didn't. .31st minute. Like, is it worth it? Like there's like, oh, I want to watch Celta versus Leganes. What? Who does that? What person who isn't a Celta fan or a Leganes fan wants to watch those games? Who? Maybe I missed out on Batiste, but still. 32nd minute. Playing forward, Miami. Here's a chance. Cross. Shot. And Suarez can't get to it. Dear God, this is a horrible. This is a horrible pitch. Jesus Christ. Lord. Lee Gunner. Doesn't he live in Spain? Doesn't Lee Gunner live in Spain? I think we know why. He does La Liga games. Doesn't he live in Spain? Could have sworn. I could have sworn Lee Gunner lives in Spain. Maybe I'm wrong. Or at least he did. Could have sworn. I don't know why. Could have sworn he said that. I think that's who you're talking about. The one Arsenal fan who's Arteta out no matter what. Honestly reactionary. Smokes cigars all the time. Is that who we're talking about? Because that's who we're talking about. That's who we're talking about. Maybe we're thinking about two different people. But okay, yeah, no, that is Lee Gunner then. Yep. Yeah. Tampa's losing to the Flyers. Well, that's good news. Oh, if that's not, and it's a penalty, I think. Allende's down. I think it's a penalty. I think. Yeah, it is a penalty. Thank you. It is a penalty for Miami. Allende goes down. He didn't point. He just blew the whistle. And they were mad. I'm like, huh? Point. Penalty para Miami, of course. Yeah, but you know what? That's actually, yeah, that is a penalty. I don't think that's a mistake. That's a penalty. He did bring the leg around. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a penalty. Suarez going to shoot, of course. I agree. Suarez to take the penalty, 36th minute. Miami can score the goal. It'll probably put them through this tournament or this leg. Shot, goal. Easy as you like. Goal. Luis Suarez scores the penalty. Opposite side of Barclay. Expected that. 1-0. 0-1. 0-1. 36th minute. Cero uno esta noche, 0-3 global. Ugh. Well, it's not bad. Could be worse. It's not bad. It could be worse. Could be worse. Suarez scores. No, I think Miami will beat LAFC. I think Miami will beat LAFC. 3-1 Panthers. Yep, Leafs are losing. Leafs are losing. Leafs are losing. Yep. I know how that feels. Shot past the post. I know who that feels. I know how that feels. Leafs fans, of course. Sam Bennett has 2. Of course he does. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Flamingos. 39th minute. Third, 9th minute. 0-1. th minute. Think MLS will add Tampa Bay to the league? No. Well, here's the problem with Columbus. That's called they don't have their best player. Hell, their 2 best strikers. They sold their best player dumbly. And I thought I'd still defend them. I shouldn't have. I should have rewrote my bracket as soon as I saw that Cucho got sold before I made the video. I was lazy and I was like, I'll cope for him. Screw it. Let's talk about Columbus. Besides, Nashville's honestly questionable at this point. th minute. st minute. Italy soon. Hmm. Corner. Be crazy if Cucho. Oh, God. I just realized Cucho Hernandez could play Chelsea in the final of the Conference League. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good. I just realized that. That sucks. We're going to lose to Cucho Hernandez, aren't we? Oh, he's not even on the bench. Oh, they couldn't even put him on the squad. Yeah, that's right. He hasn't even scored. He only can play La Liga, actually. My bad. He actually can only play La Liga. He can't play the champion or the Conference League. He's not on the Conference League squad, actually. Because I'm sure he would be on the bench at the very least. He's been starting in the league. So, 43rd minute. I think he came in too late, which makes sense. He came in too late, I think. This match sucks. I agree. Let me see the other one. Nope. Yeah, he isn't even on the squad for the conference. Because it can't be. 43rd minute. They probably should. I say they should. "44th minute. No, because I didn't watch the 09 final live or. "44th minute. Corner. "45th minute. Let's see. That was the sick final. "45th minute. Missed out on a great final. Well, there you go. "45th minute. Stein has needed this pitch as a crime to football. Here's the problem. It doesn't matter because Miami has the away goal. Now, Cavalier needs 4. Just keep being boring. That's my point. Miami could keep being boring and Cavalier could. You'd think they'd be better. Oh, wait, this ain't their regular home stadium. That probably, yeah. – 47th or 46th minute, 2 more minutes. It's the regular home stadium. It's like a 6,000 seat stadium in Jamaica. Header wide. Like they moved this game because Messi was. I think they were always going to play it at Independence Park. Biggest upset Toronto's ever had. Leon. I think beating Club Leon was their biggest upset. Let me see. I think Cavalier's been playing at Independence Park during CONCACAF tournaments anyway, so I don't know why they were making this such a big deal. I think they've been playing at Independence Park since. Hold on. They're at Stadium East. Their regular field is Stadium East Field in Kingston, Jamaica. They've never played there in CONCACAF tournaments. They've never played there in CONCACAF tournaments. I think they've always played at Independence Park during the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. But let's check that because why not? Let's check that. Why not? There we go. 2023 CONCACAF Caribbean Cup group stage. Matches. Cavalier, Hazley Crawford Stadium, that was in Trinidad. Independence Park in Kingston, their first home game. Independence Park against Mocha. their second home game. They played away to Gold Line, Martinique. They played then you go to the knockout stage. 48th minute, 0-1. Hailing outside with 30% chance of thunder. Damn. Must be that same storm that's going to hit on Friday here. Must be. Must be. They played in Sabina Park. Cavalier did in the semifinals, both legs. And then the final, they played at the National Stadium, Independence Park. So, yeah, no, they've never played at their actual stadium during CONCACAF play. And then 2024 CONCACAF Champions Cup, Cavalier played in the play-in round, National Stadium in Kingston against Cincinnati. So this is no different. Halftime, it is 0-1, 0-3 on aggregate. 0-1 esta noche, 0-3 global. Yeah, this game's over. But we're still going to go for the second half because cringe because who am I kidding? Who are we kidding? Yeah, Cavaliers never played at their own stadium during CONCACAF play, whether it's Caribbean or Champions. Let's see. Group stage. Cavalier at home. Sabina Park against Police FC. Independence Park against Real Hope. Then they played at Independence Park against Arnett Gardens, but that they were on the road. Knockout stage. Sometimes it's Sabina Park. Sometimes, most of the time, it's Independence Park for Cavalier. Cavalier played the second leg, Independence Park against Mocha. The final, Independence Park, the first leg against Sabal. So, and then this game, Independence Park. So, they've never played at their own stadium in CONCACAF play. So, I don't know why it was big that they moved it. I'm like, they always play there in CONCACAF play, but whatever. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. Miami will be walking through, but we'll see what happens over the second half. Nothing much else. Sit tight, be back. Back for the stats at the half. We got 2 shots to 12, 1 shot on goal to 1. That's 8. I'd say 8. 1 shot on goal to 8. 7 steals to 15. I really hate how CONCACAF puts the shots on goal. I really do. I really do. They don't number it. Doing a walk? No, because I already did the Chelsea game. So no. Back to the stats of the half. 7 steals to 15, 6 fouls to 3, 35% possession to 65% possession, 0 offside to 0, 1 corner kick to 8, 97 correct pass to 236, 28 incorrect pass to 33, 125 pass to 269, 78% pass accuracy to 88. We got 0 yellows to 0, 0 reds to 0. This game's boring. Horrible pitch. Miami's up with a penalty. They haven't really been playing well. Neither team's been playing well. Neither team's really tried. Let's just be real. This game's trash. Still got to make the video because of Miami being Miami. But if it wasn't for Miami, I really wouldn't want to review this game because there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say at all. Not a thing. Not a thing. There's not a thing to say. This is bad. This is horrible, frankly. It's horrible, frankly. We'll see how the second half goes because this game's bad so far. I don't know if they want to risk him now, seeing they've had one player pulled off because of this horrible pitch, and then somebody else go down to injury. I don't know if they'll play him. And they already have the away goal. I don't think they'll play him. And honestly, I wouldn't blame him at all. If it pisses off the Jamaicans, well, it is what it is. At least you got to see him on the bench. Unlike Houston, you got to see him on the bench. So do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. Give Messi some microwave minutes. Like 3 minutes. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Three minutes? Second half about to start. Second half, here we go. Leafs get an early third period power play. They got to cash in here. They won't. They won't. If they do, I'd be shocked. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's 34-39 at the half between State and Mizzou. That's not bad. And now they're into the second half. They just started. I mean, that's not bad. 37. Oh, State 37-39. Yeah, hell, NFL Street should have came back. What? Will Smith to perform at CONCACAF Nations League Final at SoFi Stadium on March 23rd. Pre-game. That Will Smith. Slap Chris Rock, Will Smith. At least it's pre-match. Don't tell me Will Smith is making the theme song for the Gold Cup this year. Of course they would. No joke. I just saw that. Second half start. Here we go. 45th minute. I just saw that. It's real. It's real. CONCACAF sent out a damn press release for 46th minute. Leafs just hit 2 posts. Yeah, we're losing this game. We have Alawalense Pumas after this. Marner and Nylander hit the post. Of course. .47th minute. .48th minute. Max Domi scores. Let's go. Maximum Domi. Like, honestly, he's the only Leaf who's actually given a shit tonight. Let's be real. Go on, Cavalier. Do some Lee Judge's teeth grinding. Playing for... They're not. Maximum Domi. Like, he's really been the only guy really trying to push the Leafs tonight. Let's be real. I mean, he dropped the gloves. Yeah, John Tavares scored. But Domi dropped the gloves. He's been trying. He's been trying to turn it around. Max Domi's a freaking tough guy. Man, he does his job when it needs to be done. .49th minute. Linus Ullmark just made a big save on Boston. Wow. '49th minute. First goal for Max in 31 games. Let's go. Maximum Domi. Cleared away. 14-16 left. Maximum Domi on even strength, too. '49th minute, Miami plays through, and that's going to go out for a Kromashki, you bum. Man, you change your tune. '50th minute. Corner for Cavalier. I just want something to happen. I understand that. It's out for a goal kick. Playing forward, 52nd minute. Big Messi coming in. Well, thank God. Did you just try to chip him? That was horrible. Out for a goal kick. That was horrible. And here comes Messi. He will show up. He will show up in Jamaica. Over the top. 52nd minute. Here comes Messi for Suarez. What? Yannick Bright coming on for Busquets. Messi for Suarez. Not even microwave minutes. I hope he stays healthy. I hope they're not throwing him to the Wolves. Because this pitch is legitimately horrible. Don't throw him to the Wolves, guys. But Suarez off? Suarez off for Messi. That's crazy. Yannick Bright for Busquets. Yeah, that makes sense. Microwave minutes. Leafs are buzzing, I hear. I hear the Leafs are buzzing right now. '53rd minute. Messi shouldn't play this game. He might get injured. All that muscle overload situation just for him to get injured in Jamaica on this horrible pitch. Yeah, that's probably how this shit goes down. Right. Over the bar. Leafs are pushing. I respect it, to be honest. I didn't even expect him to play, let alone this much. It's still close. But after you saw how this pitch was, why would you do that? Why would you? Like, if you're Miami, Missouri 43-41 Mississippi State, 15 minutes left in the game. It's going to be one of those. I guess Messi wanted to give his fans something. They could have put him on earlier or later. Shaquille Stein is on for Cavalier. I mean, the game's over, but okay. Do what you want. Cavalier got to score 4 goals, by the way. If they don't get on it right now, it's probably not happening. $55th minute. Have $50K on Man U to win. Well, didn't they? I think they did. Yeah, they won the tie. And I think, hold on, let me check. They won the game, so you should be good, boss. You got that one, boss. You got that one. 4-1, 5-2. You got that one. Oh, so Bruno Fernandes had a hat trick. Wait, what? Without a penalty? 2 penalties and 1 without? Oh, Lord. Well, good job, Bruno Fernandes. He had a hat trick without a penalty. He had 2 penalties, but not all 3 penalties is what I meant. Well, good for him. And Diogo Dalot scored as well for reasons. For reasons. For reasons. 56th minute. '57th minute. Four penalties throughout these 2 legs. Only way Sociedad scored. About $50K to win. Chicago versus San Jose. Honestly, good call. Playing forward, goal kick for Barclay. Cool. Still 1-0, 58th minute. Throw in. You know what's crazy? You got money like that? He does. Give me half of that. You know I can use that money to bribe the SVB to get this bozo Menzo out. He's probably right. Probably right. Bozo. He doesn't like Stanley Menzo. I don't blame him, but Shaquille Stein almost had a goal there. Hold on, let me see who Suriname called up for the Gold Cup prelims. See who they called up. Messi again. Probably be more fun than playing the game. No data available. Richter's made the list. You just made the list! Yes. Let's see. This is the call-up list. Okay. Jamilio Richter's made the list. Their strikers, Gleofilo Vilter, Geraldo Becker, Jamilio Richter's, Jaretti Hilterman, Jaden Montnor, Geronimo Kirk, and Margaret. Of course they did. They didn't call up. Interesting. They didn't call up. They didn't call up. No, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't call up Farai. Weird. They didn't call up Farai. 61st minute. Huh, that's weird. That's interesting. They didn't call him up. He must be hurt. He got called up to the pre-camp. Must have got hurt. 62nd minute. Substitution, Kyle Rai coming on for Cavalier. Warner Hahn, Etienne Vassin, Jonathan Fonkel. Hey, at least they called up Fonkel. Fry just got back from injury. Well, there you go. There you go. '62nd minute. '63rd minute. Playing forward, 63rd minute. Playing forward. 63rd minute. All right, coming on. There he is, 64th minute. That's a foul. They're taking out my boy Richter's. Well, what'd you expect? '64th minute. I agree. Like, yeah, the whole team played like ass. I agree. I agree. Not on what the commentators are saying. The whole team played like ass. Yeah, the whole team played like ass. At their own house, by the way. They actually played better in Miami than they played at their own house. What the hell's that? Weird. Damn. 65th minute. '65th minute. 1-0 Miami. '65 minutes. England need one win in the quarterfinals to secure extra Champions League spot next year. And I guess that's all 3 tournaments. So if there's one win in the quarterfinals for any of the English teams that made it to the quarterfinals of each tournament, they will secure a spot. Oh, they mean actually the whole series, not just one game. Oh. So, yeah, one of the English teams has to win the series to give them 5 teams in the Champions. Well, hold on. What happens if Man United wins the Champions League and then England gets 5 spots? Is it 6 teams then? Or same with Spurs? Like, what if Spurs or United win the Europa League and then there's 5 Premier League spots? Do they take one of those spots or is it still 6? Then is it just 6 English teams in the Champions League? Villa, and then who knows? Villa might win the freaking Champions League. What if they did that? Because they probably aren't finished top 4 either. '68th minute. That'd be crazy. What if Villa won the Champions? What if United or Spurs won the Europa League and then England got 5 Premier League slots for the Champions? Like, technically, with the new format, they could still have the defending champion Villa and the Europa champion Man United. Couldn't England theoretically get 7 spots in the Champions League next year? Theoretically. If that / Tottenham, if that happens, theoretically, I guess it could. I don't know. I kind of want to see it now. I kind of want to see that happen now. Like, I want to see Villa win the Champions League, one of Tottenham or Man United win the Europa, and then 5 Premier League slots so Chelsea could make it. I think they'll finish top 5. I do. I still think they'll finish top 5. So you have 1, 2, 3. You could have 7. Well, that wouldn't happen unless they asked them there, but it still wouldn't happen. 69th minute. Conference, maybe. Like, I wonder because of this new format that's never happened before. I wonder if because of this new format, they would let the defending champion and defending Europa champion take their own slots, even if they are an English team, and then the 5 Premier League teams get in. Top 5 teams get in. So you have 7 in the Champions League. I wonder. We haven't seen this happen in this format, so that's, I wonder. 70th minute. Yeah, you know what? That does sound about right. '70th minute. Yeah, the crazy bread's pretty good from Little Caesars. Yeah. 70th minute. Nope. Okay. Nope. Here's the answer. Nope. 6 clubs will qualify for the Champions League in the scenario that Spurs and United win the Europa League. If England was to get the 5th spot. And if Villa wins the Champions League but finishes outside of top 5, there would be 7. So there would, if they both win, there would be 7. Which means there could be 11 teams in European competitions from England. And if you don't win at least one, you suck. At that point, if you don't win at least one, you suck. If you have 11 teams in European competitions. Half the damn league, mind you. Half the damn league, mind you. And the better, well, okay, I don't know about the better teams, but half the damn league. If you don't find a way to win at least one of the 3, you suck in that case. Well, won't you look at that? Tuesday and Wednesday is the Tokyo series between Chicago and LA. '72nd minute. I need Tottenham to win. Imagine how unbearable expressions would be if that happens. You know what? I'd be happy for him. I'd be happy for him if it happens. I'd be happy for him if it happens. Oh. Oh, no. Falcon lost the ball. No goal against, though. '73rd minute. '74th minute. And people are pissed. Papitou cooked Don Robbie for winning a trophy this season. Let it go fell to Madrid again. They have solid players, but never Real's level. Well, I think they kind of got screwed. So They did it to themselves, but they got screwed. Let's just be real. See where we are. 50 seconds left. Leafs are down 1. '75th minute. I don't think if he did, it wasn't intentional. I think he deserved a retake. It wasn't intentional. Nothing. Miami scored a penalty, but you missed nothing. You missed nothing. This game's horrible. I hate that it's Miami because it means I have to do a review no matter what, even though there's nothing to talk about. I'll find a way to make it 10 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes. '76th minute. Falcon, ball cleared. Shortest RSR ever. Who knows? '77th minute. Panthers win 3-2. Yep. Leafs tried. They just couldn't get it done. Expected a better atmosphere, though. They're not giving them something to freaking be excited about. Simple. They're not giving them something to be excited about. So do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. Alendi. Cross shot blocked. Like, either team's not really giving anybody anything to be excited about. This is Miami to the final confirmed. Easiest side of the bracket. Well, yeah, I mean, they don't have Monterrey now. Pumas, Alajuelense, they're beatable. LAFC, I don't think they're that good this year. I just think they had a really good night. LAFC had a really good night that first leg that made sure the Columbus tie was over. If they didn't do that, they would have lost. And Columbus is still questionable, so even if they did get through. 79th minute. Yeah, I'd love to see Miami play in Suriname. I would. They had Panama, Jamaica, Honduras, El Salvador. Yeah, it was Nashville, Mexico. Tie game, 7 minutes left. You are speaking to the choir, man. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take a damn while. It's going to take a damn while if it wasn't for, what's the word? It's going to take a while. I wish they'd make it back. Can champ? Yep, but Vancouver's got a freaking stranglehold on that. Why is your heart broken? They're the favorites. Well, they're the second favorites now. We'll see what happens with America, but I guarantee you the refs will probably lean towards Miami anyway. Probably. Do with that what you will. Well, I mean, at this point, might as well. Yeah, I agree with that. Or they have the referees on their side. Or both. Or both. '82nd minute. Is Cavalier better than Chivas? Well, I mean, the aggregate for them is better, so maybe. Cavalier. Chivas did win a tie before Cavalier did because Cavalier only played one round. So. '82nd minute. Excuse me. When the Gold Cup start? In June. I think the same day as the Club World Cup. '83rd minute. Hmm. 83rd minute. Ha! 84th minute. 84th minute. We have 0-1 Cavalier. This game is horrible, man. Miami just Playing it out. Go to the net. They're not doing it. Well, that was a save, but yeah. Man, I don't even know how I'm going to review this game. It's just try out the box. I mean, they've won the game already, but dear God, the tie. They've won the tie already. Cavalier could put on a performance for Jamaica. They did last week. They got screwed. Like, the way things have gone, it feels like they just don't know. It just feels like there's nothing they could do to win. Like, that's the mentality they've put out. It feels like the mentality they put out is like, we're trying, but there's nothing we could do. We had the first leg. We had a goal. They took it away. Playing forward. '86th minute. This game's horrible, man. Horrible pitch. Horrible effort. I don't know about horrible effort, but Miami don't want to get hurt. I can understand that. I can't believe Messi played 30 minutes. That's probably some of the most. Yeah. Well, it's not as early as last week. That was bad. This game's going to put me to sleep. Game's going to put me to sleep. Damn. 1 point. I could have watched the Leafs game. I could have watched State play. This was horrible. Match was horrible to watch. I'd rather watch Suriname with that Bozo Menzo than this. I don't blame you. Pumas versus Alajuelense. Yeah, but I got to do the review for this game. So, 88th minute. Cavalier goal at least. Yeah, I know. Don't. Yeah, I know. I know. They tried, though. They at least had more fight than Cavalier did. Yep. They won't get it. Blow the whistle after 90. Who cares about stoppage time? Because Luigi Mangione is conventionally attractive. I mean, he is. You'd be blind not to say it. You'd be blind not to say it. The man is a good-looking man. I have working eyes. I won't lie. No homo, but I'm not going to disregard realism. So, and he also spotted a CEO. They don't think he was wrong for that, which, I mean, class war. I mean, let's be honest. It's class war. It's the elites versus the normals. You know? And that's what it should be, but they divide and conquer to make sure that doesn't happen. And then Luigi Mangione shot a healthcare CEO. But I mean, of course they are. Besides, I mean, do you see how many women love Ted Bundy? 2 minutes of stop shop. I mean, this ain't a rare phenomenon. I mean, do you see how many stands Ted Bundy has? Do you see how many stands? Now, the sad part is people, you got people like Tot Mom Casey Anthony who wishes she was like Luigi or Gypsy Rose. She ain't. People are going to hate Top Mom Casey Anthony for the rest of her life, which rightfully so, by the way. Rightfully so, by the way. See, she popped up on TikTok. Then Nancy Grace came out of hiding and just said, bam. That threw me back to like 2010. I was like, oh my, Nancy Grace still hates Casey Anthony. Damn. Good. Yeah, I agree. I think they will. Ivy League socialists. I don't think anybody's supporting Casey Anthony. I think everybody's went after her ass. Like, I haven't seen one positive thing about Casey Anthony at all. Rightfully so. A legal advocate. Yeah, ever since you were on trial for killing your kid, dear God. I remember Nancy Grace calling Casey Anthony Top Mom back in 2010. Every morning on Good Morning America. It's like they just winded up Nancy Grace and let her go. Messi goal. Oh, hey, Messi scored right before the end of the game. Hey, they got a Messi goal. Horrible. Messi scored. Yay. +2. Last minute of the game. 0-2. Settle a 0-5 on aggregate. Settle dos esta noche. Settle 5 global. Wait, no. Wait, it's 4. It's actually 4. My bad. It's 4. Cuatro. What I think 5? 4. That's good. 0-4. My bad. 0-4. Lo siento. Lo siento. I agree. Messi scores. Well, at least they got it. I don't remember well enough. That was 15 years ago. And it's full time. I still don't understand it either. Sometimes justice never gets served. Let's just put it like that. Ask OJ. Well, I guess you can't because he's dead. Nil 2 full time. 0-4 on aggregate. 0-2 esta noche. Messi makes a run and just 0-2 esta noche. 0-4 global. Miami advances. Cavalier is out, but you expected that. One team left to advance. One team left to be eliminated. You know what? Screw it. I'll finish the state game. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. Nah, we'll finish the state game and then we'll jump back. What's going to happen? Let's see. You know what? Sure. I think they did. Miami is through. I didn't hear about that. 3:57 left in the game. Yeah, it should be over by 9:08, shouldn't it? Miami did advance. That's the good news. Correct. $71.69. Damn. Let's see what they do. $3.55. Oh, nice. Three. And they got boxed out. Okay, good. So we have LAFC versus Inter Miami. No. I'll finish this and then I'll do the review. $71.69. Free throw. One more quarterfinal to fill. Free throws from Missouri. Free throws from Mizzou. I know, I'm watching. He missed? Hack-a-shack. Hack-a-shack. Honestly, I believe that. And that's a good free throw. A 3-point would tie the game. So 1 for 2 for Mizzou. 3:10 to go. Oh my God, he missed. And it's Mizzou ball. Goes out, it's Mizzou ball. It goes in. 69-74. State don't score here. I'd say they're pretty much done. I'd say they're pretty much done and dusted. They don't score here. And it's going to be Mizzou ball. Damn it. Might as well. $2.12. Curry ruined the sport. Steph Curry ruined the sport. And they get free throws because he pushed off on him. Down by 6. Another free throw could put State down by 7 with 2 minutes to go. The good news is you could probably have a 7-0 run in 2 minutes. Good for them. It's only down 6. You might be right, but they did because people tried to copy them. And it's a foul against State. Oh, no. Actually, no. State gets a free throw. State's going to get some free throws. Actually, it's a foul against Missouri. Good. Murphy to take the free throws. Sean Murphy. 16 points. 4 for 6 tonight on free throws. Oof. 70 to 75, 5-point deficit. $156. Yeah, I'd say analytics definitely has something to do with it. I definitely say that that's the case. Analytics are basketball. Baseball analytics are fine. It's good. 4-point deficit for State. Mizzou. Playing forward. And they time out. They take a timeout. Might as well at least get the stats here while we're waiting because, yep, they're going to go to a commercial. Comparison, stats, 17 shots, half of 17. Yeah, I'd say 10. Okay, so 4. Possession. Yeah, 65. Passes. We got 563. We got PA. $86. We got fouls. We got offside. 1 offside to 0. Yellows, reds, corners. All right. At the half court, they throw it in. 4-point deficit, 146. Yeah? Nope. I got to review the game, but I wanted to finish the State game, so why not? It's better than Miami. Rebound from Mizzou. State gets the rebound. No. It's a Mizzou ball. It's Mizzou ball. Cool. No, I think that's harsh. No. No. Nah. I think State just got hosed. I think they just got hosed on that rebound. It didn't even go out. Besides, if it did, it would have went off a Mizzou player. So, man, I don't think they got hosed. Or they might. If they don't look at it, I think they got hosed. They've started the Pumas game 3 minutes in, 0-0. It didn't go out of play. Official review, yeah, because State didn't. They got the rebound. Four-point deficit, 124 to go. Oklahoma and Kentucky next. And no, it's going to be Mizzou as the ball. They've given Mizzou the ball. And they get it. Hosed. 6-point deficit. Hosed. I tell you, hosed. State with the three, and it's short. What are you doing? Okay, that was a bad shot. Yeah, they're going to lose this game. Down 6, 1 minute. Yeah, it's just going to start being fouls. Free throws, yeah, they ain't winning this. It never goes well when you start fouling people. Never does. Never does. Mizzou gets one of the free throws. Eight-point deficit. 9 points and 50. No, it's not going to happen. 3-6-9. No, it's not going to happen. Now you just got to start chucking up threes, and they do, and it's missed. Yeah, that's game. That's game. They're done. At least in this tournament. But, hey, at least they're going to go to March Madness. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of the Miami game. They've moved on. Congratulations. Felicidades, Miami. Commiserations, Cavalier. And by the time it's up, Alo Valense Pumas should be over, but shouldn't be over. It should be halftime, but we'll see. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.